What's up, guys and girls? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Raymond at Texas Archery here in Spring, Texas. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, buddy.
And we're here basically to swap out the sight on my V3X 33. I've been asked by a few people to work on or replace the sight using the the new BlackGold Dovetail
For Mathews bows.
for Mathews bows for the new bridge lock system on the V3X 33. So what do you think? Will this be easy, Raymond?
I think it's going to be pretty simple. The hardest part is just going to be getting it back leveled, but that's
Okay.
pretty easy.
So you know, just a note, the BlackGold does have the first, second, and third axis adjustment, which I really like. I mean, nothing wrong with the Spot Hogg. It works fine. The Spot Hogg will be my hunting sight, and the BlackGold is a single pin sight, which is what I'll be using for tack and also for 3D and other target shooting. So yeah, let's get started.
All right, man. This dovetail off and swap it with the Mathews shorter one.
So yeah, so basically that's the BlackGold. It's the Pro Sight model, single pin.
I'm going to take off both of these.
It uses the I forgot what it's called, truss.
So there's the front of your sight. And then obviously this is where we need to connect the new one. They sent you 2 new screws, which is cool. I'm gonna undo these 2 screws. And also too, I'm paying attention like what bracket we're in. So obviously there's 4 different options here. We're really 2, left to right. But
Okay. So is that the one that affects how much windage adjustment
correct,
you get?
Yeah. So they added this just in case you run out either direction. You can swap it side to side and hopefully get the movement you're looking for. So we're just going to make those 2 match up.
That's Ray working his magic.
Oh yeah.
He is one of the archery gurus here, archery Jedi.
All right, so same thing, 4 holes, 4 holes. We're just going to be on the outer side on both sides.
Okay.
Just to keep things simple. And go right over here. And go into this one. Should be a fairly easy swap. I mean, like I said, the hardest part, and I wouldn't really even say it's hard, is just re-leveling everything when you're all said and done. But what's nice is we have all the fancy tools that make it easy. So pretty much as simple as that. I've already got the bracket on. I just have to attach the housing back to this axis here.
It'd be very interesting to see if that new dovetail fits snugly in the bridge lock in the center of the riser of the Mathews V333.
And don't lose those little brass washers either. Those definitely help keep everything nice and tight. So there's different mounting holes here. I'm going on the lowest one to try and get you the most movement out of the sight. But if worst case scenario, if we have to go to the other set, it's as simple as just taking these 2 screws back out.
Okay.
So obviously it's not leveled. We got to put it on the bow, but that's it. So,
Nice. Let's check it out.
Old one,
looks
new
pretty
one.
nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's the old one.
Oh, no problem. Yes, sir.
Forgot what it's called. I think it's truss bar or what? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Not gonna use it again. So yeah, let's test it out.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna take the Spot Hogg off. First, I'm gonna take the quiver off though, just to give us some more room here. Man, it makes it easy.
Yeah, so right now it's I'm using the Spot Hogg Father, and I chopped off about 3 inches from the dovetail. So now it's just called the Father, not the Hogg Father anymore.
Nope. All right. Hold on to this guy.
See, there's like a lot of play or slop on that one.
There definitely is when that screw's not,
Yeah.
set down. And
I mean, does that matter?
I know you're holding the phone, but you've got to pick that up and feel the weight difference at
Yeah.
some
Oh,
point.
yeah. Oh, okay. That's pretty light. That's probably what, 12 ounces?
All we need to do, let's go in there and mark your piece.
Oh, wow. That's pretty.
It's a big difference.
It's probably a pound or over a pound.
More going on, obviously, but yeah, I mean, when you hold them side by side,
Yeah.
that's.
I mean, one good thing about the Spot Hogg is it is beefy and it's a tank. Yeah, it's
It is. We've seen these
robust.
ran over, dropped out of deer stands, all kind of stuff, and they almost indestructible.
indestructible.
They really are. All right, so where do you want to be at this one?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, that's definitely a different fit. Almost to
So it's
the point
tight,
I've got to
pretty
even
tight.
back out the screw even more.
I mean, maybe push it in a little more.
So
Yeah, right there.
dude, that even
Perfect.
with no,
Oh wow, it doesn't move, huh?
I mean, there's
It's
nothing
tight.
there. It's super tight. tolerance.
Man, it's like a super tight, like a duck's butt, watertight.
You can
Sorry.
tell that they made it for this.
This is
but-
PG-13. Sorry, my bad.
All right, so we're back in the second knot.
Nice.
Got it snug. And
That
obviously
looks
now
that looks pretty cool.
looks good.
Oh
Now we just
yeah.
get it all leveled.
All right, let's do that. BlackGold Pro single pin using the new Dovetail for the bridge lock riser on the new V3X bows from Mathews.
So I usually just put a level up here on the top of the bow. And right now we're using the Hamsky level.
And
Get the riser nice and square. Right there. It's probably hard to tell from that side, but
well, I'll just say that that's level. This one's
Yeah, I'm familiar with the option sites.
yeah, so
needs
you
to
can
be
see
adjusted
obviously
a little
it's
bit.
off.
Yeah.
All right, that looks pretty good.
Let me go here.
Oh, go for it.
The option, what, 8, 7?
So on the riser, that's level. And then on the sight, it's a little bit off. Needs.
So now we have to decide where that's coming from, which we're going to check with them all, but that's either going to be a first or second axis
Okay.
issue. Can't distrust it. We're not worried about this way so much, but I'm just doing it for Okay. So now that I've got it level here, this doesn't move. Now we can come in and find a spot to clamp on the sight. Some sites have better spots than others to clamp. I'm just gonna find some spot that's gonna work for me on this one.
Yeah, this is the insert for the red portion.
So you're gonna use this one for tack, huh?
Yes, sir. That's the plan. Yeah, I think the 3-pin on the triple stack on that Hogg Father is gonna be.
The way to go.
Well, I mean, for hunting it'll be perfect, but for tack or 3D, I think a single pin would be much better. So, you know, as we get closer to hunting season, then I'll switch over to the Spot Hogg again.
So you just hunt with that one, huh?
Exactly.
We're gonna have a good time at tack.
Come join us in San Antonio. TAC, Total Archery Challenge.
All right, we're good and leveled, man, on the first axis. So now you can see we're still off. So bubbles similar to where it was earlier. So now we know it was a second axis issue. Got the right size wrench here. Have you started practicing yet?
Who, me?
Yeah.
For what?
For tech.
I don't
Or you
need
just that good you don't need to practice?
I'm good, bro.
I figured. All right. So once you loosen these two, the bottom one's slotted. I can actually just kind of use this Allen wrench as leverage and get it to go wherever I want. Obviously, it's not level, but we're gonna get it level. Very, very touchy. So you'll see I'm just barely moving it, and it keeps wanting to go all over the place. But eventually, you'll find the middle. And it just takes a couple tries. But also, too, I'm doing this from a weird angle.
I think site manufacturers need to use oil for their levels, not water.
I'm just going to snug it down a little more so it gives it some resistance.
You got two cannons in there, young lady. Let's take a look at you. So just you on.
All right, so that's a little more snug. What are we looking like? I can't even see it from where I'm standing. I know it's close, but I can't tell from. I'm standing from the side. I'll swap with you. Okay, yeah. So we're riding that right side. So I'm gonna move it some more until we get it perfect.
25.2 is what it's saying. So you have one cannon that's 23 and a half.
Still need to go a little bit more.
So you got that second hammer.
Did you decide if you're doing any other tacks or just San Antonio?
Hopefully I can get to go to Utah
That'd be a cool one.
or Montana. It just depends on my day job.
That work gets in the way, don't it?
Yeah.
All right, man. We're looking pretty solid there.
Nice.
Come around on this side and you can see it a little better.
You want to watch? You might learn something, man. Come on. Come on with it, big man.
Level.
I need to get you with my wife.
That's awesome. We're in business.
Looking good.
So the first and second
First and second
are good.
Yeah, there's.
So should we check out the third?
Yep. So now it's time to do third. And
Okay.
Do you remember how we do that?
Yeah.
You gotta do it full draw, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do next. Do you shoot with your quiver on, and then you know what you're gonna be doing? Because
Well, with this one, I won't be using a quiver
Okay.
for tack. So okay, so we just made some adjustments to the third axis. So we're going to check if it's good.
Alright, so just let me know when you're nice and level, and I'm gonna kind of look at the scope.
Okay.
Alright, man, we're good. Go ahead and let down. I think that did it. It wasn't off much
We're good.
from the factory. It really wasn't.
So our first, second, and third axis are perfect right now. All right, so I'm in the 20-yard range right now. I'll be checking my windage to see if I have enough right windage adjustment on this new BlackGold Pro sight with the new Dovetail. So I'm not really worried about the elevation right now because it's not really sighted in. So just wondering about the windage right now. So that was my first shot. I think I hit the line. So that's a good sign. We're just going to wait for them to finish their end, and we'll check out the my first shot. All right, I think we can pull.
I did something different.
So this is my first shot. We just installed that sight. There you go. It's on the line. So I guess the windage is pretty good.
This one's a little bit lighter. This one's lighter. Yeah. We have lighter versions. We've got the equivalent of this one we have. So
That would be
if you need to go slightly lighter. Art that.
let's get this one.
So then I go with one of the lighter ones. I'm not going to tear it.
All right. Check that out. Right behind me is Coach Dakota giving some lessons. He's my coach. He's one of my Yodas. So we're at the 20-yard lane right now, or range. So I sent 2 more arrows. I think I sent one of them to the right. So we'll just see. So we'll just wait for them to finish their end, and then we'll pull the arrows. All right, pull. All right, so I messed up on the 3rd shot. So this was the 1st, 2nd, both are on the line, and then the 3rd, like I said, it went to the right. So we just got done checking my windage. Looks like it's pretty good. Just took 3 shots. So now I turned the target, so now the line is going horizontally. So I'll be checking my elevation right now, my 20-yard zero.
Feet facing, those guys are feet forward, right-handed shooting. After that, lefty going to face this way. So you're always going to face this, this, never going to face the actual targets. So see that a lot of beginners, they want to face that way immediately. For your arrow, you've got this little clip on the back here called a knock. Clips on right in between these 2 brass pieces. Whenever you might have strings instead of brass pieces, so that's yours. So go right in between those 2 red pieces. Okay? This is called your knocking point. Once it's on, you're pretty good to go. You can take these 3 fingers, kind of a scout's honor kind of thing. You can hold the arrow right underneath the knock. You might drop down a little bit. I'll show you why. So depending on how far back you draw the bow, always going to be in the corner of your mouth. It kind of depends on the length of your arms, how far the bow is actually drawing back. If I draw this back right now, this arrow is going up, pointing a little towards the ceiling right here. If I go further down the string, instead of holding right there at the knob, I'll be an inch down. Now I'm shooting flat. So my arrow is now shooting on a flatter trajectory. That's the target. How heavy your arrow is and how far you can pull that bow back to get more energy into the bow dictates how high or low you need to hold that string, which dictates how much arc you can arc an arrow. So, does that make sense? That's one of the more weird, complicated ideas behind it. Once you can at those. So, just shoot it. All I'm doing is I'm putting my hand where I can go on the string. Probably close to the top here. Raising the bow up, drawing back, and I'm touching my face. I'm getting the string right up against my nose. It's not going to hurt me. I'm aiming in my arrow. This bow wants to go a little bit left. That's pretty good though. So I'm going to do the exact same stuff, but I'm just going to
All right, so I just sent 4 arrows to my target, sighting in my elevation. I think I had 3 good shots, so we'll see.
So I'm aiming this time at the blue lines on the right instead of right in the middle. So that time it goes right.
Coach Dakota is like coaching
Figuring out
back there, so we'll just wait.
That was good. All right.
We're good.
Set this bow aside. We'll go pull.
Pull.
And we'll get you guys going. The rules for running.
So yeah, my first shot was no good. And the last 3 are pretty decent. So I'm happy with this. So the first shot was about 2.5 inches below the line. The second and third are hitting the line, and then the last or the fourth shot is about 1/2 inch from the line. So that's pretty decent. So I think both my elevation and my windage are good. So that new Dovetail bar from BlackGold is it works. No issues with the elevation and the windage. All right, we're gonna wrap up this video here at the 50-yard range with Ray. So I guess this is the real test.
What do you think about it so far?
I shot it at the 20-yard range, and no issues on the elevation. I mean, on the windage. It looks like I have enough
That's good.
right windage adjustment. So
You would. I'm looking at it right now and it looks pretty centered.
yeah. So and I still have plenty of adjustment left. So I'm gonna try to shoot it here at the 50-yard range and see if it's good. It should be good, but we'll see. Okay.
See how he did that?
You kind of like curl around the front.
Yes. Which means it's too short. No.
So in order to go find it, that's
I mean, if it's coming from the back, that means you would.
It's almost too long because he's doing this, but his elbow is the other one.
His
We know
elbow
it's not
and
too
then,
long.
but like he's also not cramping that front shoulder. Oh, he's not. He's not adjusting.
But that's just how he does that right there.
the CL's better. It's closer.
Yeah,
to wrap.
But still, so you do. I'm not really jack you up.
That's fine. Do it.
Nothing better than doing this crap a week before.
That's all right. Do it, man. Because at this rate,
That don't look good on barely at the bottom.
it's barely out the bottom of the tape. But that definitely moving it up. That's I mean, so I like to do some weird crap with my head evidently.
Okay. Do you think?
Boy, we'll believe it.
I've got that.
All right, I just had 3 arrows downrange at 50 yards and just waiting for Tracy to
That's like good.
pull.
And it, yeah, it looked cool. Okay, and it definitely.
So I just sent 3 arrows downrange.
Why does that make it feel you're
It's all right. I am not at my best today, So this is my 3-shot group at 50 yards. Just trying to hit this yellow, about a 2-inch square. I think this is the first, second, and third. There you go. So I think the BlackGold Pro sight with the new Dovetail for the V3X bridge lock riser is pretty good. I don't have any issues with my windage adjustment. I think I still have, I don't know, maybe 16 to 20 clicks left of windage adjustment to the right. So there you go. Thanks again for watching.